What is going on, everyone? We are back at the NFL Draft Day 2. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all coming in here quick. What's going on, y'all? After a successful Day 1, successful, we should say, the Colts wind up getting Tyler Warren as their first pick. So now we're going to see who they get as their second pick. This should be interesting. You guys stay tuned for that. And we're going to move forward from there. So, Shador Sanders is still available, but it looks like he might get picked today. There's no way he goes into day 4, round 4, and not get picked. There's no way. So, pretty sure we should hear his name early. Will Johnson should get picked up early. It's a lot of players available depth-wise when it comes to the trenches, offensive line, defensive line. But I see a few quarterbacks might get picked today. I know a lot of corners might get picked today too. This might be the day for defense. There's still a lot of wide receivers out there too. So it's going to be interesting to see. When it comes to the tight end depth, pretty much the best available pretty much went yesterday. You still got Elijah Roy out there where he'll be pretty much a good use. So we'll see how that goes. But what's going on, you guys? How y'all doing? Day 2. And I got me some food today. The question is, I asked them if they had a to-go plate, and they have to look for it. Your Cleveland Browns select Carson Swessinger. Carson Swessinger went to the Browns. First pick of round 2. Linebacker from UCLA. Not bad. They really do not care about that quarterback position. That's funny. Just jumps off the screen when you're watching. Here's another example of those instincts that show up in coverage as well. So Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah not being healthy, I think factors into this series. But this to me is about looking at what's behind this linebacker. Carson Swessinger. You just mentioned basing yourself with the two bigs. I was thinking offense possibly for both of those. You go defense, give Jim Schwartz another weapon. Joe kind of have to ask, you cover these teams very, very well. People keep talking about Carson Swessinger being a former walk-on and probably should have played earlier, etc. Can you explain to me what took so long? When you see a guy this talented, I'd love to know what the real story was. I keep hearing walk-on, it took some time. So for the crowd, it's not as many people as it was yesterday. So hopefully it's a little bit easier getting out of here. Yesterday was crazy getting out of here. My goodness. It was so much traffic. Um, like I said, Detroit and Kansas City, I feel like it was easier getting out. It was terrible trying to get out of here yesterday. You should have seen it. I was in this car. The trip back to where I am is 7 minutes. But we were in the car for 15 minutes. So that just says what happens. There was a train crossing, and then there was one light for like 3 miles. One light from here to the back of this building. And there's all these cars trying to leave out. So you can just imagine how many times I've seen that light turn green. Oh, God. It was a terrible day trying to get out of here yesterday. And I left early. I left before the Eagles picked Jahad Campbell. It was crazy. Oh, the Texans got Jaden Higgins. Yep, they go to first wide receiver off the board. 6'4.5". Jesus. They got them a big boy. Yeesh. But we got Cam Ward, so that don't matter. The Seahawks traded up. Uh-oh. We got us a trade. So yesterday, I ran into Seth Rollins yesterday. Um, if y'all don't know who that is, that's a WWE superstar. And when I seen him, I was just like, this is 11 o'clock at night. I was like, nah. But when he closed the trunk and turned around, I was shook. Like I was speechless. I couldn't believe it. I was like, is this real? And then I was telling everybody like, oh my god, I just walked into Seth Rollins. Oh my god. And then find out today that he's announcing the picks for the Bears. I was like, that's crazy. It was a cool little moment. He was at the place I was at. I was shook though. I couldn't believe it. But yep, that was him. So he's going to be on the screen announcing a pick for the Bears. But he had a toothpick in his mouth, and then he had uh, um, a nasty Chicago Bears hat on. It's like, ew. He had a nasty Bears hat on. So that didn't do any favors. But yeah, that's my little story yesterday. So um, I met three people yesterday. I'm trying to remember. I met Angie. She does social media. Angie Ankar, I think that's her name. I met her at the check-in. I think it's Annie or Angie. I think it's Annie. Can't remember, but it might be Annie. Yeah, Annie. Annie Agar yesterday. I met Pat Banjone yesterday, former corner football player, former tag team champion in TNA. Whoop, whoop. Um, I met him yesterday, and then I met Seth Rollins yesterday. Crazy times. Crazy times, man. You don't know who you might run into when coming down here. Um, I met Kofi Kingston last year. That was pretty cool. But yeah, crazy times. But it was fun. Wonder if I'm going to meet anybody today. Um, like I said, I didn't see Travis Hunter yesterday. I missed that, so that would have been fun. Um, but like I said, they usually announce when the players come to the presser, but they didn't do it this year. So I only met Mason Graham and Ashton Genty. I have Ashton Genty's presser on this device, and I'll upload it when I get home. So that was pretty cool. I ran into Gio yesterday. I didn't see him today though. He might be coming in later. So the Seahawks traded up. Let's see who they traded up for. That's the question. What did the Seahawks trade up for? They drafted Gray Zabel as their first pick. So you think they're going defense this pick? That's the question in hand. All right, Seahawks. The pick is in. The weather today in Seattle, what, and Green Bay. Why did I say Seattle? The weather in Green Bay is raining. It's raining. Raining and it's cold. It's not as cold as it was yesterday, but it's raining. It's wet. Why did Richard Sherman just scream? Oh, they got a safety. So they did go defense. Nick Emery. He went before Watts. That's crazy. I thought Watts would have been taken. But hey, there's still a lot of depth. You might see a lot more trades today too. Like players, teams moving back. You might see a lot of that. Potentially. Y'all heard that, right? How you guys doing today? You guys watching the draft? Did your pick be what you wanted it to be? Browns got Junkins. Got them another running back. So what they gonna do with Chubb, right? Okay. Got them a running back early. Henderson's still out there. Browns getting a running back though. Still no quarterback, but they got them a running back. So I guess that's okay. Raiders is up next. All right, Raiders, you're up. Prayers in the chat that they have a to-go plate. I need a to-go box, like today. I need a to-go box. I want to take this food back to where I'm going. I'm gonna go back up there and ask. Be like, please tell me you have a to-go plate. If not, I'm gonna just get another plate, stack it, and keep it moving. This is the first NFL draft. You see somebody take some food. Oh, I'm taking the food with me. You hear me? I ain't messing around. I missed it yesterday, but I ain't missed it today. I'm taking this food. They had some steak up there. I was like, hold on. What y'all doing some steak and rice up here? What? Steak and rice? Shoot, this dinner right here. Save me some money. Definitely save me some money. I ain't wasting no time. Shout out to the 583 in here. I see most of y'all on Twitter or X. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the website, bluestable.com. It's going to be a lot going on moving forward, especially into next season. I am excited. Excited for the future of what it may bring. You never know. So we shall see. But you guys got to stay tuned. The Dolphins pick is in. Oh, the Raiders traded with the Dolphins. So the Raiders moved back, and the Dolphins moved up. So who are the Dolphins moving up to take? I mean, the Dolphins could take Shador. I'm just saying. I mean, that'll be. I don't know. So many teams out there that can use a quarterback for free. Oh, they got a guard. Guard from Arizona. Jonah Savayanaya. I think I said that right. A lot of interior depth being selected now. As predicted. Like I said, the trenches is going to be selected a lot today. As expected. All right, Patriots is on the clock. What you got, Patriots? What you get? You already took one of my guys. Who are they going to take next? So a lot of people are predicting the Colts to trade back, which is a possibility. It is a possibility that could definitely happen. I'm not mad at it, but the thing is, I would like the Colts to be just as good in the draft as they was in the offseason free agency. They had a really good free agency, in my opinion, and you seem the approach being different of what they usually do. So the approach that you have for the draft should be just as the same. If there's a guy on your board that's available, take him. If you're going to roll the dice and have the potential of losing him, that might be a little crazy. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. So if you see him, get him. If you want to take that risk and trade him back and thinking he still might be there, I trust you. I trusted you with free agency. You did good. So now I'm going to trust you with the draft. Like I said, this offseason's been a little different. So I'm just going to ride the train or whatever they got going on. So we'll see. The pick is in for the Patriots. So let's see what the Patriots are going to do. What are the Patriots going to do besides make me mad? Because the Patriots always got them a good pick. So we'll see what they got going on. And then Chicago's up next. So let's see what they got going on. The Colts is almost there, right after Dallas. Yes, I did think it is. I think this is better. The Wi-Fi is better. Um, plus, my camera quality is, mwah, it's immaculate on my computer right now. But I do think it's better. But the only thing that's better in Detroit is getting out of here. Because getting out of here yesterday was crazy. We was sitting in the car for like 10 plus minutes for one light. One light, man. Traffic is terrible here. Oh, Henderson's gone. Nah, we were definitely. I always think about that moment where you were like about to crash out because you were so tired. That memory is fonded in my brain for the rest of my life. It was you just pushing everybody out the way so you could lay down and go to sleep. uh, Good times. I'm so lonely here. I don't see Gio. Nobody's here. It's just me and a bunch of Packers fans. I'm still looking for that to go plate. I'm going to ask after the Colts pick. You hate it? I felt so bad. Yeah, I definitely had a plus one. And where I stay is like 7 minutes from here. It's like 7 minutes, so it's just right around the corner. Driving wise, not walking. So it's not bad. The Uber is like $8. How did I find it? Mm-mm. Yeah, I say right around the corner from the drive. And they have a shuttle that you can take to get from where you are to here. Did we get our safety? No, not yet, Brian. Appreciate you for tuning in. We didn't get our safety yet. Yeah, they have a shuttle. So I was like, oh, that helps. But yeah. So hopefully next year, one of you losers can actually join me and not have me so lonely. Yeah, we did, man. I flew in Wednesday, even though I had a delay, like connecting flights and stuff, but I still got here Wednesday because someone told me to come in a day early. Oh, I love the Tyler Warren pick. I love it. He's handsome and he can play football. That's all I ask. So I don't know what I might say if I see him. Talk about how luscious his hair is, or that god darn mustache. They got cheesecake here. Cheesecake and steak and rice. Can't go wrong with that. I tried cheese curds today. If no one ever had cheese curds, it's not bad. It was like mozzarella sticks in nugget form. I was like, oh, okay, it's not bad. They gave me a lot of them though. I asked her, I was like, I'm not from here, so when you give me these cheese curds, and I looked at the price, I was like, is it a lot? She said it's a handful. I was like, okay. She gave me a whole basket with that flowing red hair. He's magical. That's what I'm saying. No, they gave us steak. Look, steak, carrots, and rice. I'm taking it home. I'm taking it home. I see that. I said, steak. Can I have three? I was grabbing all of that. Steak, carrots, and rice. I was like, oh, mwah. Go to Crash Shops. I was like, yes. I was saying earlier, I have Ashton Genty's presser on my phone, and I'm gonna upload it when I get home. He was pretty cool. And then I had Mason Graham too, but I think I only got like 5 minutes of that. But yeah, so Genty was here. I was hoping Warren was here, but he's not. So yeah. What up, Luke? What's going on? I was telling Noah that they gave us steak for food. Steak and rice and carrots. I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I need a to-go plate. It was so funny. I was like, yeah, I need a to-go plate. I'm taking all of this. Yeah, it is. I just had to figure it out. Yeah. Oh, that's Des White. Oh, Luther Burden. Yeah, so they gave us steak and we got cheesecake. So I got 3 pieces of cheesecake and I got steak. So yeah, they're spoiling me. Really good. I appreciate them. I'm taking all of this back. All of that. So yeah, I'm being spoiled at the moment. And I'm not mad. They got a lot of outlets. There's not a lot of people here like it was last year. Um, but it's still a good, decent amount. I'm just hoping Seth Rollins walks in here so I can take a picture. I seen him last night at like 11 something. So I didn't want to like be weird. Plus he had a toothpick, so it looked like he was standing on business. You jealous? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It looked like he was ready to fight last night. So if he comes in here, I'm gonna try to get a picture. He's about to announce the pick, though. Oh no, he didn't announce it. I wonder what happened. Because that was Des White. Oh, he got. Oh, they got another pick. Yeah, they pick after the Saints. That makes sense. So they got DJ Moore, Adunze, Burden, and Costa Loveland. Not a bad offense. Not bad. I will say that's not bad. The Colts are still up there. They did not trade yet, so we'll see. Shout out to the 650 in here. The Bears had a lot of picks this round. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think it was yesterday. They, I forgot who they traded with. So the Saints are on the clock. Let's see who they get. Oh, they traded with the Panthers. I remember. I was mad I missed Travis Hunter yesterday because I heard somebody screaming Duval. I was like, who the heck is that? Because I heard it like 3 times. And then when I seen the presser on YouTube and Twitter, I was like, oh, that was Hunter. So I missed Hunter yesterday. Like I said, they didn't announce when the players come in here late like they usually do. So you had to go over there to see that they was there. I was like, well, that kind of sucks. Plus, the place they really don't have like speakers, so they can pretty much tell you. You have to go in there to hear them and when the players come in. So the audio is separate. So they had the draft audio here, and then they had the presser audio over there. So it's like, Saints? Wait, what did the Saints do? Don't tell me. I'm nervous. Travis will be a problem. AFC South's getting interesting. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's gonna get clamped because we got Cam Ward, so it don't matter. You want to see my reaction? Oh Lord, is this clip for him? I'm a clip it too, and I'm sitting here right next to the screen. Who's that? They about to announce the pick. Oh, Ram. What? What? Tyler Shaw? Are they trolling? What? No shot. What? I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Wow. Wow. That is insane. That is insane. That that is wild. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uh wow. Oh my god. That is that is crazy. Will we go safety? Uh we probably should go interior this go around. They are dropping like flies, so you might want to grab them now before it's too late. Or the best available. I mean, you did that with Warren, so I can't believe it either, Luke. Like when y'all said that, I was just like, hmm. But then when he seen the pick, it's like we was just talking about Shador, and you get Tyler. These teams are joking, and this is the part that makes me mad because you have a chance to actually do something, and then you troll. Like there's no way you can tell me you were in there in that draft room and was like looking at the quarterbacks and go, you know what? I like Tyler's film. I'm gonna go. Let's get him. He fits the scheme. You could have kept Taysom Hill at quarterback if that's the case. Taysom Hill's better. Have Taysom Hill at quarterback, even though he's almost 40. You getting Tyler? He's almost 26 years old. No playoff appearances. Nothing. It's just a waste of a pick. That's insane, man. That's insane. Nobody in New Orleans is happy with that pick on their roster. I convince you to find me one. Find me one person. Yeah, he has a shot. Yeah, but like, who's he competing against? Like I'm saying, his competition is not really competition because they're pretty much almost the same. I don't know. This is like a Daniel Jones selection, even though Daniel Jones has more credibility. Pitchforks and torches. Spencer Rattler. Rattler's winning that. I'm taking Rattler in that debate. If they're going 1v1, I'm taking Rattler. That's just, I don't know. That's crazy. Shador is still dropping. What was the kid name from TCU that was the quarterback that played at the championship and he played for the Chargers? Duggan, Max Duggan. Yep, Duggan. Even Duggan. Yeah, yeah. It's like they're putting Shador on Duggan's level because Duggan got picked late. Like this is crazy. I said I would have been fine if the 49ers or Chiefs got Shador at this point. Oh, the Bears traded back. TJ Sanders. Death piece, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, it's like they're giving Shador Duggan treatment. And he's better than Duggan. Like, why is he going so late? Fog rolling in from the mountains here in Colorado. Yes, sir. They're leaving already. Oh, the starting quarterback in the FC South. That is crazy. That is crazy. I wouldn't even tell y'all how bad my sleep pattern is now. Like I've been sleeping all day just to be awake for this draft. Like the draft yesterday started at 8. I woke up at like 3, and today started at 6. I woke up at like 3. Waking up at 3 p.m. because I'm out all night. My sleep pattern is jank, and I'm on Central Time too, so I'm an hour back from what I'm usually. The life, yeah, I've been sleeping great. Great sleep. I wouldn't trade it in for nothing. But I for sure need to find out about the to go play. Wait, forgetting about Baker. He's still the best quarterback in that division. All right, the pick is in for the Jets. The Colts are 2 picks away. What are the Colts going to do? Are they going to trade back? That is the question at hand. Don't mind me. Uh, was y'all here yesterday when I was mentioning the guy that had his whole PC setup, the whole thing built here, like he brought it with him. Woke up today with a bad Charlie horse on my right leg. Felt like someone stabbed my leg. Oh God, Charlie horses are the worst. Who was that? John Abraham. Well, you can tell the Jets fans are happy. Mason Taylor is a Jet. It's a good pick. That is like it was insane. Like a gaming PC. It was lighting up and everything. Like he built that PC and bought it to the draft. Oh, it's behind me. Look, it's right there. It's this one. His whole PC. I was just talking about it. It's like right behind me. Yeah, it's lighting up. He bought the whole thing. You know how heavy that thing is for 3 days? Psh, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. I should go over there and be like, hey, can we play Fortnite real quick? Can I play Fortnite? Load that bad boy up. I know you got some games on there. Ain't no way you just making draft content. Ain't no way. A whole PC. Got dual monitors, two cameras from Line and Flying. You got two cameras. Look, you can see it. That whole computer. That's for him. That's his. His whole computer. Alfred Collins. It's funny hearing people reactions. You think I should make a loud reaction when the Colts make a pick? I needed to go play. Yeah, he geared up. The Colts didn't move. They didn't trade yet. Shout out to the 700 people in here. I appreciate you. Y'all show bad love on Twitter. Check out the website. The link is below, right here. There's a link. Following it. Click it. Go to it. Check out the YouTube. Look at all those people out there. And to imagine I walk through that. Oh Lord, Dallas pick is up. Who's Dallas going to pick is the question. Oh, the pick is in for Dallas. It should be interesting to see who they get. To be fair, it's not a bad move. I mean, they could. Who's that quarterback? Dak. He could be the future. He can definitely be the future. So I wouldn't be mad at it. His dad played for the team. Potential is there. It won't be a bad move. They need to go. They need to go trenches and a backup quarterback though. Yeah, that's not a bad pick. I mean, if I was any organization, I would have been picked Shador if I didn't have a quarterback. But like, what's the worst thing you can do? It's nothing worse, right? Because the later it gets in the draft, it's just untapped potential. You can't set no type of what I'm trying to say. What's the word? Can't think of it right now. Standards, basically, because it's so late in the draft. Like top picks, like you got to go and ball out. But the later the draft goes, it's just a filling piece. So you don't have expectations like that. That was the word. Expectations was the word. Who was Big Husky? Yeah, Travis Frederick. Oh, they got him an edge. Got an edge piece. Got him in as a rock. Boston College. Not bad. They did need an edge piece, honestly. Now they need to get a corner. They should have got Will Johnson. Will Johnson would have been nice. All right, Colts. The Colts did not trade. The pick is in. And Jonathan Taylor's announcing the pick, right? All right. Here we go. All right, Colts. Shout out to the 800 in here. I appreciate you. Colts, who you going to get? Jonathan Taylor. JT. Oh, edge. They went edge. Okay, okay, not bad. JT Miller out. All right, where's Landon? Okay. How we feeling? Could have done better last year. Somebody's gonna be excited. Yeah, I know, right? That laugh just scared me. Where's the link? What? Why is it not working? So we got us an edge rush. Definitely needed that. Did we get it early? Yeah, but what was the question was? You think we should have went interior before interior offensive line before because we need one after the whole. We need a right guard, honestly, and they're dropping like flies. So I probably would have been fine with that. A lot of people are still suggesting we should have traded back for maybe another pick, but we got that position filled, so just move on to the next. Can't have a perfect draft. Um, but the question of doubt is, would he have been there if we did trade back? Would he have been there? Probably not. So they took him now just to save themselves some trouble. Not mad at it. Is that y'all? Who's that? Oh, that's Brockers. Oh, Terrence Ferguson? He went pretty early. Yeah. Shout out to the 900 in here. I appreciate you guys. Like I said earlier, appreciate you for dropping in, Blue Nation. I said I do like to pick. He's a good disruptor, and I think it's better safe than sorry. Honestly, like I was saying, it's good that you get the pick now instead of taking that risk and try to trading back and getting him later. Because if you trade back and try to get him later and he's not there, you just got to move down your board. If he's high on your board and he's available, take him. Not mad with that. I did mention earlier, I like the aggressiveness that the Colts had this whole offseason, and I want that energy to transform into the draft. I wanted to transition into the draft, so I want them to be just as aggressive. And he didn't trade back. He wound up getting the guy he seen on highly on his board. A lot of people think he could have been there round three. Of course, Ballard didn't want to take that risk, so he got him now. So I'm not mad at the pick at all. So we definitely need a right guard. That's no question. Um, so we'll see what they go after this pick. They got the edge rush field, so now they got to get a right guard, a safety, another linebacker, and Will Johnson to the Cardinals. Will Johnson to the Cardinals. Already gone. I said I like the pick. I like it. Texans pick is in. Thought we had bad luck with Ohio State players. Eh, I guess it's dependent on the position. Uh, I mean, you can say that for the entire NFL. I thought it was usually like Ohio State quarterbacks, but CJ Stroud broke that curse, so can't say that no more. He hasn't been great with edge either. It's always bad to is it. Yeah, that's true. You're right. You are definitely right. I agree 100%. He sucks at drafting edge. I will not disagree with you on that one. But you guys give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go see about a to-go plate. I'll be right back. Don't mind me, guys. My big back was activated. That's steak. I got him with a plate. I'm taking advantage of what they give me. Don't judge me. Yeah. Like I said, I was fine with it. It might have been a little bit early, but to be fair, oh my gosh, I'm about to devour this when I get home. When I get back, I'm going to devour it. I'm going to devour it, and I have cheesesteak. But back to your statement. I'm not mad with the pick. Like I said, it's a little early, but if you can get them now, because he might not be there. And he's hiring your board. I trust you. Oh, they got them a tackle from Minnesota. The question is, should I eat the cheesecake now? Because I'm not walking out with two plates because that's gonna look crazy. They're gonna eat the cheesecake now. I'm gonna be a food critic. Mm, mm. Woo. I got to take it with me. Hmm. I'm taking it with me. Yeah, I'm not mad at getting it, guy. I agree. Oh my god, this is delicious. Light and creamy. It's definitely light and creamy. Mm, mm. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Tell you that right now. You got pizza in the oven? So when I went up there, the lady remembered me. She's like, "I'm sorry, we don't have any to-go plates." I said, "I can walk out of here with this food, right?" She said, "I don't care." I was like, "Good," because I was gonna do it anyway. He sounded like he didn't want to announce that pick. Demetrius Knight Jr. Like, come on, man, sound excited. Thin crust, three meats. Hmm. He just flew off that line. Go Colts. Hey, long time no see. What's up? Don't mind me. How are you? It's good to see that name. It's been a while. I want to laugh like that. The Seahawks pick is in. So obviously, we're round two, about to go into round three. Who you think? What team you think is having the best draft so far? That's a good question, isn't it? What team would you have selected as the best draft so far? Probably you can ask that after round three. But even though they only got one pick, I'd be biased and say the Eagles. It is what it is. I think the Eagles is having the best draft so far because they just know how to steal talent. They're good at it. They're good at stealing talent every year. Doesn't make sense. You was gonna say Eagles? They just love. They just know how to steal talent. Howie is a genius. Exactly. I just know they're gonna steal somebody else. And I know if they had an earlier pick, they was gonna take Will Johnson. I know they were. There's no way. They just know how to steal talent and be successful with it. The fact that they let Jahad Campbell walk to Philly, he's gonna terrorize that division. He's gonna terrorize that division. Yep, it is cold. Look at all of those people. Still got Arroyo, Jack Beck, Sporting out there. Shador. Shador is still available. Is he going to land in Philly? I mean, Shador can go to Detroit. Even though they got what's the old boy name? That was Hendon Hooker. They still got Hendon. But Sean Alexander, Deuce. Jedediah. He's a Star Wars fan. Up, and I just mentioned him. I just mentioned him. Literally not 2 seconds ago. I said Arroyo was still available, and the Seahawks heard me and took him. You know, there's Colts fans out there that would have got Arroyo right here and got somebody else in the first. Oh God, I'm gonna leave y'all a little secret. This third piece of cheesecake is coming home with me. Adds to the plate. Y'all don't want to see how big this plate is. Big bag, and I don't care. Yep, put that right there. I'm gonna walk out the draft just like this. Who gonna stop me? Have a good night. Have a good night. That's all I'm gonna say. It's chicken. I mean, how do you not like chicken? I know. I wanted to watch that game too. I really did. heard that? Nothing like a good story. Mm, what's going on? I just mentioned him too. Nick Scorton, right after Arroyo. And they both get picked. Is Shador about to get picked? Tennessee's up. Is Tennessee going to have Cam Ward and Shador? Am I seeing into the future? No, I'm just playing. Tennessee ain't that dumb. Ain't no way Tennessee getting two quarterbacks. How do y'all feel about Cam Ward? Does Cam Ward scare you going into next season? Show and Jawan Johnson playing in college together 6 years ago. Shut the front door. Shut up. That was funny. Just like old times, right? Seems like it was yesterday. Stupid ass. Ah, that's funny. Pizza, huh? If Johnny was here and he seen that pick. JT, huh? He was like Latu, huh? JT, huh? Oh, they got an edge rush. Cardinals got Marvin Harrison Jr. and Will Johnson. Show same high school class as Trevor Lawrence. Oh God, not to breakout year. I will hope so. Somebody better do something. I'm gonna break out. Wait, what that mean? Shout out to the 988 to 988 people in here. Appreciate y'all. Y'all deep. Can we get to 1K? Can we get to 1K viewers on day 2 of the draft? 1K. That's 10 more people. 10 more people coming here. Say hi. Don't be shy. Shout out to all y'all in here. We deep. We deep in here. Um, I was about to do something. Chicago's pick is almost up. He is cracking up, laughing. I want to be with them. They sound like they having a good time. I want to laugh. I'm dead. I don't know what it is, but hearing somebody else laugh always makes me laugh. I mean, they got close last year. I think this year they finally actually win. Oh, shout out to the 1,000 in here. We hit 1,000. Nice. Nice. Awesome. I like it. Appreciate you guys. That's dope. That's dope. Laughter is contagious. The pick is in for the Buccaneers. Oh, my experience traveling around Lambeau Field. I walked around the whole stadium. It's a big stadium, but I liked it. I walked in there. I walked inside the building. Shador Sanders is still available. Simeon Rice. Oh, okay. Benjamin Morrison went to Tampa. Corner depth. Mm. Ball tracker. How many cheesy snacks? Um, quite a few. Of course, people selling it on their own as well. Oh my God, the beer smell is everywhere. Everywhere. Everyone drinks here. The bar I went to, you can smell it outside. You can smell the beer outside before you walk in. Everybody's drunk here. It's like, jeez, holy. The beer is so in Detroit, cannabis. In Green Bay, beer. Can't can't knock it out. It's not. It's not much to do. Genty was not lying. There's nothing to do in Green Bay but drink. They were passing out Monster Energy drinks. Like like they had a whole cooler on the back of their 4x4 with a speaker full of monsters. Here you go. Here you just passing them out. I was like, what is going on here? Drinking town. Everybody drinks beer here. Bud Light, Coors Light. That's what it is. Coors Light and Bud Light. Hey, that's Jordy Nelson. What a guy. I guess.
With the 54th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Anthony Belton, tackle, North Carolina State.
Anthony Belton. Got them a tackle. It's a party town out there. Who are the Colts going to get next? I will hope it's offensive right guard. Oh my God, man! They're trolling Tyler Shaw, man. Oh my God. uh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Melvin Gordon.
With the 55th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Trey Harris.
Trey Harris. Okay.
Excellent route runner, outstanding hands. Drops in middle rotation for this Chargers team. Now you get Trey Harris, who can win on the outside. He can get on top. You see his ability to separate right there, track the ball, actually.
We got Tyler Warren. Who are they anyway? I have no clue. I have no clue who they are. I have no clue. Who represented on our first pick? I can't remember. I think it was Roger. I think Goodell announced it. The Bears pick is in. Yeah, I think Roger did. Roger should have been a coach. Oh my God. Put him at punter. Not as Rigo. Put him at kicker. Yeah. Put him at kicker. Put him at kicker. Side.
Congratulations. That means you said nobody insurance with Progressive's Home Insurance. Starts thinking about all those other not even there. What happened? The freezer is opening again for an eating bit. Chili cracker most wish for most important. It's the confetti cake blizzards filled with confetti cake pieces and confetti frosting. Don't wait to the party. Grab yours before the DQ freezer closes.
Who did the Bears pick? I don't like the Bears draft so far. They got Loveland, but I mean their draft's kind of mid. I think they need to go trenches with the next pick. They should have got to go right back. There's a lot of them out there. There's definitely a lot of them out there. Right. But yeah, they should go trenches. So we shall see. Let's see what the Browns get or the Bengals. Oh, the Bears. Seth Rollins. Look at Seth. I'm dead. That's funny. Crazy promo. Crazy promo. All right, Seth. All right, Seth. All right, buddy. That was crazy. He did all that for offensive lineman. That was funny. And improve the tackle production. Right. I'm gonna tell you this now. If Seth Rollins walking here, I'm gonna ask for a picture. It's that simple. But he's probably leaving. Who knows?
Ozzy, very disciplined, 0 penalties in 770 snaps. So the guy is a disciplined football player. That just looks great. Brandon Rice. Wow, yeah, I just got it. Listen, they got critiques. They get the value out of it. We're sitting up straight. It's now time to get the Lions' latest pick. And the Lions here on Green Bay. We are honored to have with us the surviving family members of the United States Army Specialist, Christopher Ruby, who will announce the selection of the Detroit Lions' second-round pick. As a proud soldier, Christopher.
It's almost the end of round 2, y'all. We're almost there. Good to see you enjoy the draft and eats. Appreciate you. I'm wondering if I want to keep this stream up. Might.
Christopher grew up in Michigan and was a lifelong fan of the Lions, passionately cheering his home team whenever he could. We honor him and thank his family and TAPS, the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, which offers care to those grieving the loss of a military loved one. And now, I'm going to turn it over to John and David, who will announce in honor of their brother and son.
I know they cold.
Thank you so much. And here we go. Denver Broncos have traded the 57th pick to the Detroit Lions.
Broncos traded with the Lions.
20, 25 minute draft. Detroit Lions select Tate Ratledge, guard from Georgia.
Tate Ratledge. Okay.
He can position you and play through injury. Has that tightrope ankle surgery that he played through, but at 6'6 and a half, 308 pounds. I was surprised at how well he tested. He got healthy in the spring.
Not bad.
You saw the athleticism that he had. Just want to get into next gen stats powered by AW.
Would have loved to see him in Indy.
Numbers and how
Just saying.
up in this class, it was outstanding, and that helped recapture his momentum with a 98 score among all these interior offensive linemen. But guys, fly to Turkey for Thanksgiving every year in Detroit, so to me that's a value pick. Is that one for him and one for everyone else? My goodness. And you look eye to eye with the coach too, right? No question. Hey, McDaniel about Hollywood. He's a Detroit Lion. If you've ever heard one. So that's the latest. Here comes the Raiders. First pick of the night. They traded out twice. This time for Steve Wilkowski Green. NFL fans here in Green Bay, are you having some fun tonight? You guys are absolutely amazing. And I get the privilege of representing some other amazing fans, that being Raider Nation. I was blessed to play 13 years with the Silver and Black, and the man who used to always make this pick is a Raider legend and NFL Hall of Famer, Willie Brown. And I want to give a
Steve Wojcicki.
his tradition in this place was he wanted to give a heartfelt appreciation and thanks to all the mothers of the NFL community. It's 2 weeks till Mother's Day, and he always wished them an early Happy Mother's Day. If you're a fan of the NFL, if you're a player in the NFL,
So I think I'm going to keep the stream up until the Colts pick their next pick. And then after that, I'm going to shut the stream down. I don't know if the Colts are going to trade up to get another one, but I doubt it.
tonight we have another trade being made. With the 58th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Jack Bech, wide receiver.
There it is. Jack Beck. To the Raiders. There's no Nick Cross here. Coach trade up a day. I don't think so. I don't think the Colts going to trade up at all. But, like I said, after the next pick, I'm going to go home and watch some basketball. I think that's the plan. But then make a gift. He had a good Senior Bowl. Jack Beck to the Raiders. So, it's a good pick. So the Raiders, they got Geno, Genty, Mostert, Jack Beck, and Brock Bowers. That is a nice offense. That is a nice offense. I ain't gonna lie. That is a nice offense. That's what a good process look like. Besides Geno, it's a good team. It's a good offense. They got to go defense next pick. But that is a nice looking offense. I ain't gonna lie. Got a QB that'll get them the ball. Do some things. They could definitely do some things with that. So, we'll see. It's a very solid. Yeah, I know, right? It's trust in the process. Honestly, I think it's just trust in the process. So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, me neither. He's a solid quarterback, but like I think he's a good first half of the season. Like when it gets towards the end, he just like just a decline. He's a good bridge quarterback, a good bridge, but you need a franchise quarterback. Your offense is already getting younger, so you gotta figure that out. I mean, but he got a good agent. His agent finding him contracts, so he's smart. He can still throw the ball though, but you definitely need a quarterback for the future. Do the Colts have a third pick? We should, right? $80? Not bad. Are they going to trade back? That's the question. Are the Colts going to trade back in the third round instead of the second? I ain't gonna lie. If they trade back in the third, that's gonna be kind of crazy. Look at the dog. The dog. The dog jumped up. Was crazy. That was funny. That dog was just as excited as everybody else. That was funny. All right, the Ravens pick is in. We y'all getting? Let's take a look and see who the Ravens selected. They got to go offense this pick, right? Or no, trenches. They need to go defensive line. They got to get an edge rusher. Oh, big boy. Who's this?
Good evening, guys. You may also know me as Last Farmer Brown, where first at North Carolina, we have held First Fruits Farm, where we have grown, harvested, and donated more 2 million pounds of food to help with hunger relief and hunger throughout our nation. And so our motto is to never stop giving,
Right.
never stop loving, and never stop growing, so that no child will go without food. My son JW and I, we have the honor and the privilege of presenting tonight's pick for the Baltimore Ravens. And with the 59th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens have selected Mike Green, linebacker.
Yep, edge rusher. It is.
This is my third overall pass rusher and someone I had rated as my 21st overall player. He fell here not because of anything you see on the football field. He is talented, he is productive, he is a
Oh, that boy boo-hooing.
Virginia, and that was something that I think led to this slide here. But this is a twitchy, explosive edge rusher who plays with tenacity, effort, and chase. This is the first tape you pop on against Ohio State. This steamer, I mean, it jumped off the tape when you watch him. You watch him against my alma mater at App State. That was a painful one for me. And then he goes to the Senior Bowl, and he had the run of the week, which we're going to see against Josh Conley.
Dang! Oh my God! Oh my goodness! That highlight tape was crazy. Mike Green. That was my favorite highlight tape for the night. Mike Green just embarrassing people.
He faced 2 sexual assault allegations in his past. One high school that resulted in a zero-tolerance policy in Virginia. Another at Virginia that caused him to leave. He has denied both. My understanding, talking to teams, his explanation was not satisfactory for them. He was off several boards. That's why he fell. Thanks very much, guys. Denver Broncos on the clock now. Once upon a time, 51st, they traded down twice. They get the process of moving third and fourth round selections they only had. So now here's Monty Hall coming to the stage. 60th overall in the draft. Players are on the clock again. It's a blessing to be here, Broncos country. Let me hear you. Wisconsin Badgers, baby.
Wisconsin Badgers, baby.
We got another one into the College Football Hall of Fame. We did it. Now, with that said, with the 60th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select R.J. Harvey.
RJ. Okay. Okay. Another running back off the board.
This is a home game for CD, so I'm gonna pass the mic and let him talk about a guy I know he loves. Yeah, and here's what you're getting out of it. This is a guy who is not big in stature.
Another running back. There's still a few running backs available.
This is the other part you know what you get, which I think is really, Joel, was going to lead Sean Payton to say, I like that guy. The ability to get out of the backfield.
Bo Nix, RJ, Sutton, Marvin Mims, and Evan Ingram. Yeah, interesting, right? I was thinking the same thing. Receiving back. Got them a receiving back. All right, Commanders. It's me looking at this food like, can the Colts pick already? So I can go home and just be ugly. Gary Clark, 1984.
The 61st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the 3-time Super Bowl champions, 5 times world champions, Washington Commanders selects Trey Amos.
Trey Amos. Okay. Potential workhorse? Yeah, for sure. Especially under that Peyton offense. It's a good pick for Washington. He got to go up against some good receivers in that division. Got some good receivers to go up against.
This stuff works. This stuff kills weeds down to the root without killing your lawn. This stuff works on the end of the ball. This stuff works for up to 4 months. This stuff works guaranteed for your money back. This stuff works on big lawns and small lawns, and I guess you call that a lawn. This stuff works without killing your lawn. This stuff works without killing your weekend. This stuff works for the rookies and the season.
Pick is it for Chicago? Are they going to do something?
This is Roundup. This stuff works. Why can't I say what the just can't say that. What if I said it's English? What if he said Homes.com? It's the best. Homes.com. It's the best. Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when
Ah, Johnny is crazy.
Get the man some London Sky and a decisive win with the Lowe's app. In-store, online, our Lowe's team has you covered.
Yep, Shador about to be a third round pick. Almost there. Unless Kansas City or the Eagles do something crazy. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be Kansas City before the Eagles. But I doubt it. I doubt he goes there to be a backup. I just can't see it. He should be starting somewhere. He should be starting on an NFL team. No question. He should be starting. He should have been drafted. And it's crazy, like the team that should have picked him had 2 chances to get him and didn't. Like they had 2 chances to pick him up and didn't do it. So they're probably like, they just don't think highly of him. That's insane. He's a good, talented quarterback compared to what Tyler Shaw. Like, come on, man. Whoever dropped that fake news about Shador, about the interviews, is it's not right. It's not right at all. Tyler Shaw, laugh of the night. Harold Fannin Jr. is still out there. Shuck, Tyler Shuck. I guess he shucks. Uh, Oh no, Des White's back.
Y'all still booing, huh? Y'all must be booing this bad weather y'all gotta live in year-round. 'Cause I know y'all not booing the best team in the division. But I'm serious, though. With the 62nd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, Chicago Bears select Shamar Turner,
Shamar Turner,
Texas A&M.
off to Chicago.
Went through injury the entire season, found that out after. I think he actually found out at the combine when he got his physical there. But this is someone who's got a lot in his body. I think when he's healthy, you're going to see an even better player. But seeing my favorite Mark Vouches talking to folks at A&M, I said, give me nothing about him. And they said, well, his uncle Mark is the team barber. So it's only right that he goes to the Chicago Bears. We got to get off of Buck.
Grady Jarrett, Shamar Turner, Montez Sweat, Tremaine Edmonds, and Jalen Johnson. Shamar Turner's all right. So they drafted Loveland, Burden, Chapilo, and Shamar Turner. It's like a C grade draft. The pick is in for the Chiefs. They don't waste no time. Is that Lavernius Cole? Oh, Dante Hall.
With the 63rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Omar Norman Lott, defensive tackle, Tennessee.
They went defensive tackle.
Omar Norman Lott, with undersized, wasn't a full-time starter.
Omar Norman Lott.
Got on the field, you noticed it. Big-time burst in the effort to chase.
Backup Chris Jones, huh?
Some teams weren't totally comfortable with him with some character stuff. So, again, a wildly graded player. Some very excited about what the team's actually concerned. Yeah, and the big part was they had such a defensive line rotation, Joel. As you remember, there weren't a lot of plays. So at certain times you say to yourself, does he have stamina? Can he stay on the field? Or were they just rotating people to such an extent? But Kansas City,
Yeah, if I'm Kansas City, offensive line and defense. That's it. I'm not going nowhere else. Offensive line and defense. They don't need no more weapons. The Eagles pick is in. Who the Eagles getting?
Did you know our Jersey Mike's order came with a $25 Fanatics promo? It's kind of hard to predict. $25 Fanatics promo code for every $25 you spend on the Jersey Mike's app and on Chips Rings. Insane deal. Awesome. Can we please turn it off while we're eating? It's right there. We can hear you. Right there. That's spot on. What he said. He sounded very cat, right?
You hear a lot of weird noises.
That's what he said. Oh, he feels attacked.
I'm starting to think these people don't get out much.
Like so, when you order for the deep freezer is open again for to bring back our most wished for blizzard flavor.
Shout out to the almost 1,100 in here. Appreciate you guys. Be sure to follow on all platforms. Follow on YouTube. Check out the website as it goes across the screen. Website. Check it out. Follow on our platforms. Next season is going to be special. Tyler Warren, that handsome son of a gun, is the tight end for the Colts moving forward. So we shall see what next season brings. Should be fun. Hopefully the schedule's in our favor. That's the next question. I think the official schedule drops May 14th. So hopefully it's in our favor. Because I know we got an overseas game. So that should be fun. That should be fun indeed.
So, notable second round picks for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think you've heard of A.J. Brown was a second round pick for the Titans. And the Eagles said, we'll take him on a draft day in Las Vegas. Sure. And then we'll have Jalen Hurts go in the Super Bowl. So we'll have Jalen Hurts have two of the best games of his life in the Super Bowl. We'll have him lose one of the Chiefs. And we'll have him dominate another against the Chiefs. I mean, I'm just paraphrasing what they were saying when they called it. Chose Jalen Hurts. And they're about to name another second round pick. And to Shahan Campbell, who came out of the green room last night, hung it out for commissioner, and then stole the microphone from Jamie Earl multiple times. So,
All right, Eagles. What you got? Don't disappoint. You Island. Good words.
the 2025 NFL Draft, the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles select Andrew Makuba, defensive back.
There it is. Andrew Makuba. Another steal. The Eagles with another steal. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Outstanding hands. You think about CP, what they did last year. You watched that Super Bowl. You saw the machine, the interception, the touchdown that changed that entire thing. They value guys who know it because the guys they have back there, Joel and turn it over to you, with Sidney Brown, Green Black, and Blankenship. Remember who just left? Gardner Johnson. So Chelsea Gardner Johnson, who was taking the ball away. It's going to be a nice move for them. I did their game against Michigan early in the year when I was preparing for that. He reminded me of a former Michigan assistant player, Mikey Singh, was still always around the ball hawking, great instinct, transferred from Clemson, 5 interceptions, really good player, including finishing off a college football playoff game against Arizona State. Yeah, I turned that game off. not that game with you. I would not want to if I were you. No, I didn't. Oh, I don't know. They don't have to keep going. I admitted it. They turned it off. Joel. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Good old Eagles. Giants pick is in. Are the Giants finally going to get him? That is the question. Green Bay be singing, boy. They sing like every song. They should have had me on vocals. Hey. Colts pick is almost here. Almost a chance for the Colts. Who are they going to get? That's the question at hand. Are they going to finally pick him or what? Like the Giants. There's no way they went 2 picks without getting a quarterback. There's no way. Oh, Jason Sehorn.
With the 65th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Darius Alexander.
Wow.
Defensive tackle from Toledo.
They go defensive tackle.
This is someone that I saw for the first time at the Senior Bowl. Then went back and watched his
Wow.
tape. You see some athleticism from
Wow.
Alexander, one of the older players in this draft. But here he is making a play. Big time athletic interception down the field. But you saw this at the Senior Bowl. You'll see that interior pass rush. Look at his body type. I'm not saying he's the same player as Chris Jones, but body type
Wow.
looks like him as someone who rushed inside outside. You're talking about that pass rush. Well, obviously, when you're next to Lawrence, who was leading the league in sacks about 3 quarters of the season, that's what you're looking for. And take it away. Rich, as you mentioned, Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback from Colorado, still has not gone entering the 3rd round. Some of the teams who've done quarterback homework: Raiders, Cowboys, Colts, Titans, and of course, Steelers and potential landing spot in the 3rd round. This is not just about Sanders. Jalen Milroe from Alabama still has not been taken. Quinn Ewers from Texas.
Milroe, Ewers, and Shedeur. Yeah, Milroe might go before Shedeur. That's no question. Even though I think Shedeur should go before Milroe. I think Ewers might go before both of them. It's just me just being me.
In the 2025 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Ashton Gelati, defensive end, Louisville.
Oh, they went edge again. So they got their defensive tackle, now they went edge. Told you. They need to go line and defense. That's it. The Chiefs don't got to do nothing else. Offensive line and defense. You don't need no weapons. You need a weapon, go get Keenan Allen out of free agency. Browns pick is in. Are they going to finally get Shedeur? So many teams need a quarterback. It's insane. Just don't make sense to me.
It's a chance to prove you've got this whole dog. Here's that. With the right advice, same thing, but you have your home.
I just hit my knee on the desk. I know y'all heard it. I tried to play it off. But I can't play it off no more. It hurts. Ouch.
When you're in control, play every dollar. Right now, our best prices are almost $25 a line, guaranteed.
The pick is in for Cleveland. They got Mason Graham, Karn Swishinger, and Quashawn Judkins. Get a quarterback. Just get a quarterback.
On a state like that. Well, that's easy. USAA. How about it's for the president and their families? Grandmas are each USAA. They share membership with their mom.
They haven't won the division title since 1989,
And they'll take good
and Colts fans got a nerve to be depressed about a few seasons. You ain't won the division since 1989? Man, please. I wish I would be sad about this team. I be saying it all the time. Be like, so many organizations go through so much worse than what we're going through than our little pity downfalls. The Browns has not won the division since 1989. Half of the people in this chat has not even been born since the Browns won the division. I just find it crazy. But that's just me. A little TED talk. The Browns pick is in. Can we announce the pick? What's the holdup? Gotta run them ads though. So I get it. It should be a little bit easier to get out of here. Hopefully. And I know it's freezing cold outside. I know it's so cold outside. Pray for me. Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett. Jeez.
With the 67th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Harold Fannin Jr.
A tight end.
Bowling Green.
Not a bad pick. Not gonna lie. It's not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. I like it. Kenny Pickett, Juckins, Judy, Harold Fannin Jr., and David Njoku. They just need a quarterback besides Joe Flacco. Raiders pick is in.
Fans of Green Bay, you guys are incredible. After the last pick, I went out there, I almost didn't make it back. I love you guys. There is no better team sport in the world than professional football. Do you agree? And there are no better fans in the world than NFL fans. Do you agree? I am thrilled to get the privilege to welcome another young man into the silver and black. I believe he has a commitment to excellence, and we are thrilled to get
Colts has a possibility for a quarterback.
in the 2025 NFL Draft. The Las Vegas Raiders select
Shut your mouth right now.
corner, defensive back, Iowa State.
Uh,
Let's go.
6'2". This dude's 6'3" at corner. 6'3". at corner. That is insane. Darian Porter is a tall corner. 6'3". Jeez. They say 6'2" and 7'8". I'm saying 6'3". Like, that's a tall corner. Patriots pick is in. The Colts are almost here. Nervous? John Cena? Who are they picking?
The 69th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Kyle Williams, wide receiver, Washington.
Kyle Williams, wide receiver.
He's someone who went early CD, and that speed plays and shows up. It's legitimate. He plays faster than a 4.4 flat. You're watching. He's an explosive player. Yeah, I got to study him pretty extensively preparing for the Holiday Bowl, which I had to do. Syracuse. He's got quarterback in his background. I think that shows up in his instinct.
Drake May. Oh, the Lions traded. Drake May, Henderson, Diggs, Kyle Williams, Will Campbell. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. That's not a bad offense. And offensive line, not bad. Okay, I see you. I see you, New England. I see you. Oh, that suit's pretty fly. Terry and Arnold. My bad. Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was so petty.
With the 70th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Isaac Seslov, wide receiver. This kid is really good for Arkansas.
Lions got them a wide receiver. Okay. So the Lions traded the sixth. No, the Jaguars traded their third for this year, next year, and the same 2/3. They traded 3 third-round picks to the Lions. That's crazy. Got to be insurance if they can't work something out with Jamo. Wade's going to be out of there soon. Yeah. So that's crazy. So what are the Colts going to do? We got to go right guard, right? Get a right guard. Stop wasting time. You were doing so good in the offseason. Don't ruin it now. Get a right guard and keep it moving. Welcome back, Noah, by the way. Welcome back, buddy. Shout out to everybody in here. Appreciate you. That was funny. TV running halftime at the Pacers game into the second round. Did the Pacers win or no? They got a Taco Bell around the corner from where I am. It's Sanders time. That's crazy. Said you shut your mouth right now. Oh, Noah, I got me another piece of steak. So I got 2 pieces of steak, cheesecake, carrots, and rice. 4-point game in the third. I said I might be the only person that walk out of the draft with food ever. Might be the first in history. Soldier Boy can't be the first to everything, right? First person to lead the draft with food. Like, you don't eat at home, do you? No. It's Wisconsin. There's not a lot of food around here. Everything closes at 11. So stupid. I went to the bar yesterday just to try to get some food. They was like, no, our kitchen just closed. I was like, how dare you? But we got beer. I was like, what am I supposed to eat? You want me to just drink beer, no food? Oh, God. Yeah, so that bothered me a little bit. But even the McDonald's closes. McDonald's closed at 11. I gotta go downtown. It's nothing but cheese. Oh God, don't remind me. And everything down here is freaking packed, so it's like it's no point. I might as well just starve. It was awful. But I wound up getting Wendy's. I door dashed it, so I was like, well, might cost me $3 more, but I gotta eat. I gotta eat. But I made a vow today to come early to get food, so that's what I did. And thank God there was serving steak. They must knew. They heard my cry. Heard it. It's like, please give me some food. I can't keep eating cheese. I'm gonna turn into a cheese curd. If I see another cheese curd, I'm gonna flip a table. I'm gonna flip a table if I see another cheese curd. Would you like a cheese curd? No! I don't want any more cheese. I just want food. Do you guys eat at all? There's a gas station. Put this water bottle right at you. Everything closes early around here. It's crazy. And it's like you're like in the middle of nowhere almost. Of course they have like food stops, but it's like everything around here is like a highway.
With the 71st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New
I
Orleans
think they probably got more places in Milwaukee.
Vernon brought defensive end
Defensive tackle to the Saints.
We've seen a lot of Texas defensive players in this draft. Those defensive tackles
So safety's gone from Texas to the Eagles, and now a defensive tackle goes to the Saints. Howie Roseman, I love you. Howie continues to impress us in the draft, like he does every year. He always has a good draft, so that's a no brainer. He always has a good draft. Can't tell him nothing when it comes to draft time. That boy know how to draft the team.
This is another one of those guys like we were talking about. He got stuck behind Devondre Sweat and Byron Murphy. Didn't really start a game until this last year, his 5th year there at Texas. So the Saints have hit both sides of the line from Texas to start their draft and move their draft along. Again, Tyler Shuck was the 3rd quarterback taken in this year's draft. We need to find out who the 4th quarterback is going to be. Now time for the latest pick from the Buffalo Bills.
Pick is M's. Hey, Lee Evans.
Buffalo Bills for having me out to make this pick. Being a graduate of Wisconsin, I know how y'all party in Green Bay. Y'all doing it right. Y'all doing it right.
All they do is party out
The
here.
72nd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Landon Jackson.
Oh, Landon Jackson to the. I would never forget. You ready for this pick? That's what I'm saying. Landon Jackson had the funniest combine. You'll forever be funny for that. Ed Oliver, T.J. Sanders, Joey Bosa, Landon Jackson, and Maxwell Harrison. Yo, the Bills defense? Why are we not talking about the Bills defense? Hello? Uh, why are we not talking about the Bills defense right now? Did I miss something? Why the Bills defense got a low key stacked? Why their trenches look like that? Bills defense look kind of nice. Ain't gonna lie.
This is 25 years for me getting drafted. I want to give a shout out to Sean Ellis. I want to give a shout out to Chad Bennington and Anthony Bennett, 4 first-round picks we had in 2000. And also we got a 399. We got a 3rd-round pick from Laveranues Cole from Florida State. With that being said, with the 73rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Azaria Thomas, Florida State. Represent, man, represent.
Zaria Thomas. Zaria Thomas to the Jets. Colts pick is almost here, guys. Almost.
That's what I like about him. Especially his breaking drive, because he's coming back and launching the line of scrimmage. Joe David see things in front of him. That breaking drive was really set, despite his 4-5 age. And he really only started this last year. So to have some of those skills, I thought was solid for him. And I'll be real honest, guys. Like, it was tough to find positives.
It's not a bad pick.
Ended up being a 2-win team. He was one of the rare bright spots.
Why does A.T. Thomas look like Jonathan Taylor? Am I tweaking? The Broncos pick is in. I cannot wait to get out of these shoes. much. My feet are killing me. And the shoes are comfortable, but it's just that I've been sitting in them for almost 3 hours now. Shout out to the 1,000 in here still. Man, I appreciate y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all don't say much, but y'all get to see me for almost 3 hours. I appreciate y'all. That's nice. 1,000. 1K. In here watching me drink water, talk about my food, eat cheesecake, and wait for the coast to bake. It's nice.
Without killing your lawn. This stuff works on abandoned homes, predators, clothing. This stuff works for up to 3 months. This stuff works guaranteed.
Shout out to everybody on the Twitter side. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube side. Appreciate y'all. The Colts are 5 picks away from making something happen. Are they going to draft or trade back? If they wait to the last minute to trade back, I'm going to punch this mother. I'll be so bad if they wait to the last minute to trade back. It will hurt my soul. You hear me? It will hurt my soul to wait this long to trade back. Like, how dare you? How dare you? Come on, Colts. Do something nice. The fans are waiting. They got to go right guard, man. Like, seriously. Just make the life easy. Get the right guard earlier than later. It's getting thin. It is getting thin. All right. All right, Broncos. Who y'all picking?
Broncos country, baby, back again. Hey, Broncos country, how about Super Bowl 32 against the Packers? It's a different response tonight. With that said, with the 74th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Pat Bryant,
Wide receiver Pat Bryant to the Broncos. Got them a tall receiver. That was tough. Sean Payton looked like he ain't aged a bit. He's one of those people when they say football is life. That's literally Sean Payton. That's the definition they have for him. Like he lives, breathes football. He went away and came right back. All right, Colts pick is almost here.
With the 75th pick in the 2025 draft, San Francisco 49ers select Nick Martin, Oklahoma State linebacker.
Nick Martin, linebacker, Oklahoma State goes to San Francisco.
Missed 7 games in 2024 with a knee injury. 140 tackles, extremely productive in 2023. And every time you watch him, all you think, Joel, is speed. Every play that you see is a flash play.
That boy flying through that line.
Whether it's rushing the pass or dropping in coverage. And DJ, and I see him often, spy versus the mobile quarterbacks. Anybody remember that game against Texas in the Big 12 championship?
Nick Bosa, Alfred Collins, Mikael Williams, Fred Warner, and Nick Martin. That is an explosive defense. You want to talk about explosion? It's the 49ers defense. All of them dudes fly. All of them. All of them fly. I mean, look at who that manager is. It makes sense, right? Defense every time. Defense is crazy. Uh-oh, Dallas is picking. Who Dallas getting? Is this the moment they get Shador? Somebody mama was just killing it in there. In the little draft pit. Mr. Frederick.
What a beautiful night out here in Green Bay, huh? All right. With the 76th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Savon Revel Jr.
Oh. Sharon Revel went to the Cowboys. He's finally gone. Oh. That's not a bad pick. That's actually a good pick for Dallas. I didn't think Dallas would do that.
With the 77th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Princely Umanmiele.
Edge rush for the Panthers.
Played for one of the best defensive lines in the country. We saw Walter Nolan come off the board in the first round. This is a very long, rangy, athletic rusher. We had a chance to see up close in the Senior Bowl, and came away with speed and a little more finesse, CD, than just pure power. But this is how you would build a pass rusher in the lab in terms of his size, his length, and his burst. Remember the Senior Bowl after practice, they had the one-on-ones. Remember when Coach was asking, who wants this? He goes, this guy over here, tell me your last last name. It turns out Prince legal man with Prince Prince. Prince is on. But remember, he came from Florida, Joel, and then ended up going over. And DJ's talking about the same looking body type. Opposite him was Jay Nivey, who's also in this draft. Same looking guys who's going to get a back against the quarterback. Hurts my back just watching it, Rich. Yeah, that's right. Your posture has been. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sorry, I'm on Twitter. All right, 2 more picks, and then the Colts is up. All right, the pick is in for the Cardinals. Curtis Hill was funny. uh, all right, Colts, do not ruin this. Don't ruin this, Colts.
It's the Confetti Cake Blizzard Treat, filled with confetti cake pieces and confetti frosting. Don't play with the party. DQ freezer closes.
Once upon a time, Cincinnati and Travis Kelce was a killer drug addict. Cincinnati, 63rd overall pick in 2013, third-round draft choice. Now a first ballot Hall of Famer. Terry McLaurin out of Ohio State University. Like an OG of that wide receiver. I guess you could call him at OSU. Now, having the time of his life with Jay Nivey, they go into the balls of Deebo Samuel. That receiver now.
I don't think there's a lot of quarterback teams. I mean, I think that's part of it. I mean, there's just time for shopping for quarterbacks right now. There's just not many of them.
Before the end of the night, let's get the Arizona Cardinals' latest selection.
All right. With the 78th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Jordan Burch, linebacker.
Jordan Burch from Oregon gets selected by the Cardinals.
Looks like he's a 3 technique, but he's ultra explosive and athletic, and is actually better rushing out there on the edge. So they get a nice combination of the size, speed. Saw a little bit more of a steady bull rush with him.
Houston and then the Colts are up.
CD, but just kind of gets that steady, smooth move. And so someone who really shakes and hustle on the backside of plays. That's a big outside linebacker because that's how he was announced, Joel. So instead of thinking about him dropping down and playing much more of a 5-10 pick and a 3-4, it's about him being on his feet, taking on the tight ends, beating up people off the line of scrimmage. Playing a ton of football. 58 games. A guy that I agree with. I think he's better on the outside. By the way, good basketball background. He was, 15 points per game. Athletic guy. It's a two-guard met up. He's not going to be the running my guy on the Jordan Bird. Good shot. Yeah, athletic. Minnesota's got pretty athletic up front in the offseason. You combine the draft and free agency. Rawls is very creative in what he does, and he likes a lot of those pressure packs.
Texans selection.
With the 79th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Jalen Noel.
Jalen Noel, wide receiver for Iowa State. Okay.
Shopping in Iowa State here. Big time pairing that they had there for that offense. Robert Beck throwing the ball to these two receivers, and now Tank Dell's beat up. Tank Dell's hurt, and Stephon Diggs is gone. So if you're C.J. Stroud, man, get out to Iowa State tape and watch these two guys go to work. I'm a big fan of both their games. I remember both top 50 picks. Noel's got speed. He's very tough. When you talk to the folks where he trained, they said he was at the facility in half an hour to an hour and a half early every single day. Elite off the charts wiring, and Brock Purdy, by the way, put his stamp on him as well. He went to
Colts pick is in. That's what it says.
talk about competitive excellence, with Noel. And then how about the productivity, guys? 245 catches in his career. You bet. Sign me up. Big Senior Bowl week. I got that man on the Big Ten player. Maybe go to Indianapolis. They had Tyler Moore in first round. James earlier this evening. Penn State and the Ohio State Challenge time for the Colts' third round selection, 80th overall. Colts Nation, I had to double back. With the 80th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Justin Wiley, defensive back.
Justin Wiley. Okay.
He's got an average size, but he's very instinctive and patient. He's going to be a big hole. To me, I thought his eyes were the best thing about him. Charles, when you watch him and study him, he's someone that was an acquired taste. The more I watched him, I just kind of kept moving him up and moving him up and moving him up. And this guy's going to get on the field very early to ready to play. What is it, Joel? You cover these guys a bunch. I want to know what they're doing up there because they're doing something right. Because every time we get a Minnesota defensive back, the first words that come out of our mouth is instinctive. You heard DJ talking about it here. Antoine Winfield, right? These are guys who know where the ball is, have a nose for it, and don't get it a lot, right? Number one, PJ Fleck is
So we got us another corner. Right guards just continue to be ignored. But I'm not mad at the corner vote.
number two, the defense is more zone-oriented like Iowa. Like they have eyes to eyes in the backfield, instincts, they know how to break on routes. That type of defense really still brings in West. And that's the type of defense that all that is more like the run. And that's why they have great instincts, in particular in zone coverage.
Cincinnati's pick 81st overall. Titans have already selected. The Steelers are on the clock. Tim Pomeroy's coming back.
Wisconsin. With the 81st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Darian Fairchild guard.
Well, what happened? They took Wiley, a corner, not a safety and not a right guard. He's high on their board. So there it goes.
That's just yet to come with him. He's got strong hands. He's a little bit tight. He was off the ground a little bit too much, but I love the effort to connect. And he will battle right away.
There it goes.
Started some of his rookie year
So yeah, we're still waiting on a right guard, and we're still waiting on another safety. And it looks like they're not trading up or making another trade. So there's that. Yeah, I was thinking a right guard. All right, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully they'll do something. I will hope they address it sooner rather than later. But that's the pick, Wally. Appreciate you guys for staying here with me this whole process. Almost reached 1100. Awesome, I would say. 1093, not bad. Not bad. 1093 is pretty good. But I appreciate you guys for staying with me throughout day one that they do two of the draft. Day three, tomorrow. I'll pretty much be leaving, so I don't think I'll be here for it. So we'll see if the Colts address right guard and safety moving forward later. But they always find a diamond in the rough later on in the draft, so we'll see how it goes. But it's definitely interesting. It is definitely interesting. Moving forward. But it's Culture Shock. I will see you guys next time. We're going to be back in the business with uploading content, so you guys just have to stay tuned with that. But other than that, I'll see you guys. I'm going to try to beat the traffic before it gets worse.